Now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, the search continues for a missing special needs teenager from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. 17-year-old Cam Bensonin was last seen Friday evening at his home in Haight Township near Paulding. It's about halfway between Watersmeet and Bruce Crossing. At the time, he was only wearing a long-sleeve shirt and jeans, which didn't offer much protection from cold weather. His family says he is autistic and nonverbal. His mother, Jill Keeley Bensonin, says her son has no sense of direction, likely could not yell for help. If you want to help with the search yourself, you are asked to report to the Haight Township Hall in Maple Grove and sign in. They don't want people searching on their own. It might just complicate things. Police ask if you do notice anything, though, or anyone in your area, please give them a call or call 911. Meanwhile, transport and holding issues caused by the pandemic continue to delay the plea hearing for a 23-year-old Stratford man charged with killing two brothers. Brandon Knoll appeared by video today for a plea hearing. However, that has now been rescheduled for May 25th so that he can appear in person. That's him here. He's charged with 5 felonies, including 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. Investigators say Knoll stabbed 23-year-old Michael Stone and 19-year-old William Stone back on April 7th of last year at a home in Stratford. According to a probable cause statement, Knoll told detectives the day he was arrested that he'd wanted to, quote, kill someone for his whole life and today felt like the day he would do it, end quote. Knoll is currently being held at the Columbia Correctional Institution in Portage. Again, his plea hearing has been pushed back till May 25th. Rothschild police have now identified the person they think stole a police car yesterday morning. They say 29-year-old Jonathan Bishop was handcuffed and in the back of a squad car. They believe he was able to use the access the driver's compartment with his feet and started to operate the car. The chase that ensued damaged the car as well as several private properties. Bishop then ran away once he got out of the car, was later caught. That investigation is still ongoing. Early this morning, Antigo police and Langlade County Sheriff's deputies responded to alarms activated at Antigo Middle School. With help from custodial staff, the building was searched. They say some items were found damaged and missing. By 7:15 this morning, so this all happened quickly, Antigo officers had detained a suspect at a location away from the school. That person's name has not been released, but they say the person was taken into custody. Charges are pending. Police said there was no threat to students or staff as they arrived for the school day. Some protesters at a sit-in in Kenosha were arrested last night after refusing to leave when asked by police. The demonstrators were at the city's public safety building to protest Officer Rustin Shesky's return to work for the department. Shesky's accused of shooting Kenosha resident Jacob Blake in the back 7 times in August during an attempted arrest. The shooting left Blake partially paralyzed. Blake's uncle was one of the several protesters arrested yesterday. In January, the Kenosha County DA's office announced he would not charge the officers involved, and again, just recently, Shesky returned to work. Outside, Jeff, we actually saw some snow overnight.
Yeah, it's raining here in 3 Lakes right now with temperatures just above freezing. So back to rain currently, but there still could be a couple wet snowflakes out there tonight as we have lots of instability in the atmosphere right now and lots of cool temperatures as well. It's 36. Here we are in late April in Rhinelander right now, 34 Leona, 46 for Point. There's much warmer air across central Wisconsin right now. In fact, it's near 80 in Chicago currently, and that's the fuel for showers and storms. And here they are. This is the next round coming through now. And there are a couple heavier downpours in here as well, and a few rumbles of thunder, so they'll continue tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll likely get a break through much of tomorrow, followed by another round of showers and storms tomorrow about this time tomorrow afternoon and evening, lingering into tomorrow night. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is scattered showers and a couple thunderstorms out there with low temperatures down near 35 to 37. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has now been falling pretty consistently for about 2 weeks. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 367 new confirmed cases. That drops the 7-day rolling average to 602. Also, for the second straight day, no new deaths reported, though DHS reported 19 deaths on Saturday. So altogether, we're averaging about 7 per day statewide over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers have been holding pretty steady for most 2 months now. We're averaging 16 people in the hospital in our region with COVID at any one time over the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, over 4.2 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been distributed in Wisconsin. More than 42% of people in the state have now received at least 1 dose, according to DHS. That's more than half the eligible population, since kids under 16 are still not eligible. DHS also reports, as you see, 31.5% of people have now completed their vaccination in Wisconsin. Nicolay College in Rhinelander has a new president. The college's board of trustees announced Kate Farrell has accepted the position of president for the college. Farrell currently serves as the executive vice president of academic and student affairs at Nicolay. She'll begin her new duties as college president on July 1st. Farrell has been involved with Wisconsin community colleges since about 1999. The Rhinelander Area Food Pantry will be hosting another food giveaway later this week. It'll be this Thursday, April 29th at the Pantry Building on Coon Street. It'll start around 8:30. Depends when the truck gets there. There is a 1-box limit per household unless you're picking up on behalf of someone else. Though the distribution is open to the public, this one is intended for households in need. It'll be a no-contact pickup. Someone else will load the boxes in your car or truck for you. Masks are required. May not feel like it yet outside, but many local officials are busy preparing for summer right around the corner. We'll show you how one business in 3 Lakes is getting ready and what has been a bit of a concern for them so far this year. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Get everything for your quick fixes at Menards. Give a beautiful, rich finish to your projects with Minwax Interior Wood Finish. Minwax is a penetrating finish that enhances all types of wood. All quarts and gallons are 11% off. Gorilla products provide great results for tapes, glues, and adhesives. With great versatility, there's no job Gorilla can't tackle. Save 11% on all Gorilla Glue products, like this waterproof patch spray now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living. During my road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
Well, here's a map I just can't put to bed. We are now over 55 inches of snow so far this snow season. 88.4 last year, nowhere near, in fact, double 2 years ago of 116.3 with our 0.8 inches of snow we had earlier today. And don't forget tonight, if you're feeling kind of weird, it's going to be a full moon tonight, a very bright one, in fact, but not for us because we're not going to see it as we have lots of clouds out there right now and lots of rain showers as well. And they'll continue on and off throughout tonight into tomorrow. So we have a couple rainy days ahead of us still. Outside right now, though, we're above freezing. That's good. 36 in Rhinelander with a southeast breeze at 16, making it feel like 26 right now. Here we are in late April. 47 for you in Wausau, so better with an east wind around 10 and a feel like temperature there of 42. Okay, the average is 59. The average low is 34. The record low 18 back in 1919. And the sunset tonight at 7:59. Tomorrow night at 8:01, so after 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Okay, so here's what's going on. Lots of cold air across the northern two-thirds of Wisconsin, right? It's 37 in Antigo, 47 for Wausau, but there is lots of heat across parts of central Wisconsin right now. Here's a much better map for that. Look at these temperatures. It's near 80 in Chicago right now, in the 70s near Milwaukee, and that's not too far away. The line is right across central Wisconsin, say right along Highway 10. However, that warm front is not going to move much further north at all tonight or tomorrow. So what's out there now is what you're going to get tomorrow as well, as we have cold air locked in place across the Northwoods with some warmer temperatures across central Wisconsin. Going forward, though, so 54 for a high tomorrow, 52 for Wednesday, 58 for Thursday, and those are 60s back on the map for Saturday, Sunday, to Monday. We got to get there first with several more days of rain showers to get through. Speaking of rain showers, here they are out there now. Even a couple rumbles of thunder in there. The atmosphere is very charged up right now with those warm temperatures across southern Wisconsin, cold air to the north. The seasons kind of fight it out over Wisconsin right now, and that's what's causing the rain showers out there currently. Now, there's nothing severe in here, but there are a couple rumbles of thunder, and you could see some small hail tonight. And it's all part of a much bigger system across the Great Lakes currently, and we're not done with it yet. So here's the surface map. You can see low 1 is riding along the warm front just to our south right now, causing the rain you see out there currently. For tomorrow, though, that's low 2. That's going to ride along the stall front as well and bring another round of rain, probably a few thunderstorms too, about this time tomorrow. Now, the storms tomorrow could be on the stronger side across central Wisconsin. We're talking some heavier wind gusts, maybe some pea-sized hail in there as well. Likely not severe. We'll keep an eye on it for you, but there is just lots of instability in the atmosphere right now. And don't forget, tomorrow night, the sun now sets after 8 o'clock as we gain daylight every day around here. All right, your forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy and windy still with scattered rain showers out there. There could be a couple wet snowflakes as low temperatures hover about where they are right now with a southeast wind around 10 to 25, gusting near 30 after midnight tonight. For tomorrow, okay, so a lot like today. However, there'll likely be several dry hours tomorrow morning, followed by probably a few storms through the afternoon. A couple of those could get a little squirrely. Again, likely non-severe, but some small hail in there is possible. With highs near 54 across probably central Wisconsin, but southern Wisconsin, you can see temperatures in the 70s to low 80s tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows storms tomorrow evening. Much of tomorrow is going to be dry. Another round of rain showers on Wednesday, not really a big deal at all. But then look, we dry out for Thursday and for Friday before some more rain showers and 60s get in here on Sunday to Monday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Though the weather may be a bit dreary outside, it's not stopping local businesses from getting ready for the summer tourism season. Newswatch 12's Megan Mablock joins us now live in studio. We'll look at one of the obstacles many of them are facing this year. Megan?
Thanks, Justin. Pike's Pine Isle Lodge in Three Lakes has made it through the highs and lows of the pandemic, but right now there is still one major issue that could hinder them and other businesses in the area. The pandemic has presented a wide variety of issues, from lack of business to trouble finding help.
I'm a member of the Three Lakes Tavern League as well as the local Chamber of Commerce here, and it seems like labor shortage is a huge problem for all of the seasonal and hospitality-based businesses in the area.
Last year, many people left the bigger cities and spent their time in the Northwoods. And with all the people, a plethora of hiring. And now,
if we can get employees from outside the area, where can we house them for the year? So we're trying to work through all those issues right now.
Despite the issues with the pandemic, like...
For the entire last year, we've been at 50% capacity in our dining room, 50% capacity at our bar. the tables have moved back in, and we're going to approach this summer hopefully with full capacity.
Pikes Pine Isle Lodge is a staple in the Three Lakes area, and though they faced hardships like every business, the pandemic did bring about a better way to do business.
Things like increasing our takeout business, moving, like I said, more towards digital menus and a little bit more contactless stuff has really helped us and really helped streamline us.
And they're even moving more towards outdoor dining and cooking.
We've completely rebuilt our outside deck. We run an outside grill in the summer on busy weekends, and it allows people to come and grab something quick off the boat. Those offerings are actually going to be expanding this summer.
If you're looking for a job or looking for the back-to-back winners of the Old Fashioned Up North, Pikes Pine Isle Lodge officially opens for the summer season on April 29th.
Thanks, Megan. Former Spash and University of Wisconsin hockey standout Cole Caufield is set to make his NHL debut tonight. The Montreal Canadiens head coach confirmed that news this afternoon. Caufield won the Hobey Baker Award for Best College Hockey Player this season. The Habs sit in 4th place in the North Division standings. They've lost 4 of their last 5, though, so they are hoping the 20-year-old rookie can provide a bit of a spark, especially on offense. Montreal plays in Calgary tonight. First face-off set for 5:30 our time. The Second Amendment is one of the most hotly debated subjects in American politics today, and it has been for decades. Now the U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear a case regarding the right to carry outside of your home. We'll have details after the break.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere. Taking Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with Silverado. Whatever you do, there's a perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select 2021 models. That's over $5,400 cash back on this Equinox. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
We're knocking out the knockout.
I heard things I was jealous of.
We got a steal!
Wait, what?
Gonna be a whole lot of women screaming at you in the front row.
You dang right.
You dang right!
There's a piece of debris out there. It's resetting reality.
I'm gonna keep using it.
You cannot let him jump again. It could cause irreversible damage.
You get anything?
You get anything?
Unused prescription opioid pain medicines can spell many things. Risk, if they're taken by someone they weren't prescribed for. Harm, if accidentally taken by a child or a pet. And overdose, if they're not used as directed. They may be hiding in your home, in bathrooms, kitchens, or anywhere. Why put your family at risk? Safely dispose of opioids before they can do harm. The best thing is to find a drug take-back option, such as medicine drop-off boxes, mail-back programs, or home disposal products. If there isn't a take-back location near you, check the FDA's flush list. Medicines on the flush list may be especially dangerous if they are used by children, pets, or others in your home. No take-back location nearby and your medicine isn't on the flush list? You can dispose of it in the trash. Get more information on safe opioid disposal and remove the risk.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The Rhinelander Tourism and Marketing Committee is now accepting applications for the winter season of room tax community grants. Funding is available for nonprofit community groups and organizations. For-profit organizations will not be funded. Proposed projects should focus on bringing people into the area, getting visitors to stay longer. Funds can only be used for advertising and marketing activities. Applications can be found online at explorerhinelander.com. They must be turned into the chamber by 5 p.m. on May 21st. Attorney General Josh Kaul has reached a $242,000 settlement to resolve pollution violations resulting from manure spills in 2017 and 2019. The State Justice Department announced those settlements with K&D Manure Handling Inc. and Wild Rose Dairy LLC today. They were brokered earlier this month. State attorneys allege the two companies caused spills in Otter Creek in Vernon County, resulting in fish kills, and claim K&D also caused a spill in La Crosse County, also causing fish to die. Republicans passed a lame duck law in 2018 that requires Kaul to get legislative approval before signing off on any settlements. The DOJ officials said that law was not triggered this time because the settlements were reached before the lawsuits were filed. Today, the U.S. Supreme Court agreed to hear a major gun control case. It'll likely determine whether Americans have a constitutional right to carry firearms outside of their homes. Now, the High Court has generally avoided Second Amendment disputes for more than a decade, setting this case up as a major test for the new conservative majority. Alice Barr has the latest.
The Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms is one of the most hotly contested phrases in the Constitution. And today, the U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case deciding whether Americans have the right to carry weapons outside of their homes.
The Supreme Court said in 2008 that the Second Amendment provides an individual right to own a gun. The Second Amendment says the right to keep and bear arms. The court has never answered the question of what does it mean and bear.
The new case is a challenge to New York state law that allows residents to carry a concealed handgun only if they can demonstrate a special need. The state says the law promotes public safety, but lawyers for the challengers argue it, quote, makes it virtually impossible for the ordinary law-abiding citizen to obtain a license. This is the first time in more than a decade that the Supreme Court has taken on a major gun control case, and it will be a big test for a bench that now has a strong conservative majority, including 3 Trump appointees. The case coming before the High Court at the same time as a fierce debate in the court of public opinion about gun laws, made only more urgent after a recent string of mass shootings.
This is an epidemic, for God's sake, and it has to stop.
President Biden signing executive actions and calling on Congress to expand background checks. But now the Supreme Court will have a say in how, when, and where Americans can bear arms.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living from the injuries I sustained. During my road to recovery, it was a challenge, mostly trying to figure out what life would be like with my new physical injuries. But throughout that road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families. In most cases, there is a loved one back at home who has to drop everything they're doing to be at that veteran's bedside. And of course, there are huge financial burdens that come along with that. After veterans come through the Coalition's program, they are ready to be back into society, ready to go back to work, and ready to be a leader in their own community.
Visit SaluteHeroes.org to learn more.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
They may
may not have the capes, but they sure do have the powers.
And I'm going to prove it.
From business savvy
This babe can't be bought.
Look out, Oprah Winfrey. Here comes Sandra Club.
to street smarts
You just had a smart idea.
Not to be a lady tonight.
to eternal beauty.
I don't look a day over 41.
What can I say?
They have the power to do it all. Watch the Wonder Women of Antenna TV.
Jeffrey, you're so close to some warmer temperatures, but they're so far away.
How do we feel about this, right? It's almost 80 in Chicago today.
Madison.
Meanwhile, even parts of near Milwaukee are in the 70s currently, but not so much for us. Nope. We can't buy warmer temperatures right now. And look at these temperatures currently. 78 in Chicago, 84 in Des Moines. I'm rubbing it in, I know, but a warm front is right across here, and it's not moving anywhere now. So tomorrow, temperatures back in the 40s and 50s up here. South of Highway 10, though, a couple of you, Adams County, Wapaka County, you could go for 70 tomorrow. All right, lots of rain showers out there now. We'll fall apart tonight. We'll be back tomorrow once again. And check out your 7-day. More storms tomorrow afternoon. They could be a little squirrely at times as well before warmer temperatures get in here Friday, Saturday, into Sunday.
So it's coming. It's going to warm up eventually.
It's taking its time.
It's just not here yet.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Jeff. And thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Wheel of Fortune is next. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 with more.